I don't know what karma, like, in my life is coming back to me right now, but I am so blessed to have this. Hey guys, and welcome back. We are officially 22 weeks with this little baby boy, and time is just ticking by. It is just crazy to me when I see that number go up every single week. But later on we'll chit chat. I have some funny little pregnancy stories and little updates for you guys. Not too much this week, but it has been raining like crazy over here, and today's actually the first like sunny day pretty much in probably a week. So I was out here just checking out our garden, and everything is just looking super green and lush, and we have so many little blooms, which just means little peppers, little tomatoes. So I'm excited. Things are doing well. Oh my goodness, look at this gigantic banana pepper. We will harvest that today for sure. But I really wanted to check on our little flower garden. Oh, and I'm not sure what's going on with our pineapple. It has not been growing. It's been this big for like almost a month, I feel like. So gotta keep an eye on him. But our little flower garden over here, which you guys can remember, I literally just sprinkled seeds. Things are starting to grow and starting to bloom. So I'm so excited. And most of these are just little flowers for butterflies. And then there's a couple like zinnias and dahlias in here which haven't bloomed yet, but those will be more for like bouquets in the house. But I'm so excited that we have little blooms. They make me so happy. Swallowtail, go lay eggs on our parsley. Here, bring the parsley over, see if he'll lay eggs right there. Is it? Oh, I thought it was gonna land right there. And everything in here is doing amazing. This plumeria had like 3 leaves a couple months ago. So things are doing great. Ooh, a couple little berries. Oh, yay. Yum, I'm excited. Gonna pick some of those today. Not too many blueberries, but we definitely have a few. And then, I don't think you guys have really seen much of our kiddie pool. I mentioned it, but it's been so nice because in the afternoons we've been doing an hour or 2 of work, either in the garden or in the garage or something. And then I hop in the pool to cool off. So it's definitely worth the little tiny investment. Actually, this little pool, the cover, which is on the floor right now, and this little chlorine bobber guy was only like $140 for the set on Amazon, so thumbs up. Speaking of chores, we are working on our garage today, and clearing this out 100% is at the top of our list. We have a long list of things that we want to get done in the next couple months before baby comes, and I'm super excited about some of them. So just stay tuned for that. Today, we're just working on the garage. So it definitely looks like it's a mess, but we've actually done a ton of work on it, right, honey?
Yeah.
A ton. And up here where you can see like the paint difference, there were shelves over there, and over here, you can't, did he paint that side, not the other? Okay, weird, I don't know, previous owner stuff. Anyway, we took everything out of those cabinets and we're just kind of like organizing all of the tools and everything. And then we are transferring them all, or most of them, to our shed. So the garage will be 100% clear for future plans. Yay, yay, yay. No cold. Thank you, husband.
I'll be right in.
Cheers. Cheers. Boop. You're cute. Okay, dokie guys, it is the next morning and I honestly don't remember where we left off. I think we were in the pool. Will was probably doing his whirlpool thing, which he thinks is like the funnest thing ever, and he cannot wait until the baby is old enough to sit in a little floaty and like go around in dad's little whirlpool. We have a while for that, but it'll be so much fun whenever that time does come. So I am officially 22 weeks pregnant, technically 22 weeks and 2 days, and the baby is supposed to be as big as a large red bell pepper, 11 inches long, and about a pound. I say supposed to be because he's been measuring on the bigger side, nothing like too big, just, you know, a couple ounces bigger. So he's probably, you know, a couple ounces over a pound at the moment. It has been a couple weeks since I've given you a proper update. Not much has gone on, just a couple things and then a couple funny stories, which I will go over, and then I will show you a couple things that we bought finally, and then we got our first big baby item, which I am so pumped to show you. I can't even tell you, like, I'll show you, don't worry. I'm just so excited. I literally stare at it all the time. It is kind of crazy that I'm this far along in my pregnancy and we really haven't bought that much, and a lot of people are looking at me like, hurry up, you need to do things, but I don't feel rushed at all. I just wanted to know the gender, and I also didn't want to start buying cute things like super early on and then have all of this time daydreaming and just spending money I don't need to spend and just cluttering up my house with things I don't need. But I definitely am feeling the itch to nest now, which I can't really do yet, which is so frustrating, just because we are in the process of clearing out the nursery, moving my office to the garage. You guys saw us cleaning that out, but we have to like do the floors, paint, insulate, get new garage doors. Like, there's a long process before everything can be moved so that I can start working on his room. But I'm ready. I'm so ready. And then if we have time, we do have a couple things we want to do in our master bedroom as well, if the budget allows. So anyway, that was a little tangent. Let's get on with these updates. So I said feeling a little bigger. You know, that's a given. Elena, why'd you write that down? Sleeping is getting even rougher. Okay, my back pain, I know I mentioned this last time, it's getting way worse, and just sleeping on my side is just, it's been rough. And I thought it was my normal back pain, which it probably is some of that, but I also did some research and it might be my sciatica, which is a really, really common thing to happen during pregnancy. That nerve, the sciatica, I guess, can get pinched and it's just extra pressure on it, and because it's going from my lower back through my butt and kind of starting to like give me pain down my leg, which, man, if it keeps getting worse, that sucks. I heard it can go all the way down to like your feet. That's gonna suck. But throughout the night, I'm definitely having pain that seems similar to sciatica pain. Ooh, this is a silly update, but our store has peaches now. If you guys have been around, you guys know I've been craving sweets, mostly like snow cones, cinnamon rolls like once, but peaches I've been wanting for months, and I just couldn't find them in the store. So we have peaches now. I've been having one like probably every day and it is so good. They're so delicious. Oh, and then I also wrote down that I wanted a margarita for the first time. So, you know, I'm one to enjoy a nice margarita on Taco Tuesday, enjoy a nice glass of wine. And honestly, during my pregnancy, I haven't really missed it. I mean, maybe on Cinco de Mayo, you know, I was like, oh, I want a margarita, but it wasn't like I missed a margarita. until the other night. It was raining and I was just sitting on the back patio and I'm like, man, it'd be just so nice to sip on a margarita right now. And of course, Will went and made himself a margarita, which made me sad, but that's okay. He made me like a juice concoction that was my fake margarita. But yeah, I thought that was funny just now, like wanted one for the first time. And I realized I'm wearing this Margarita Madness shirt, which I'm not drinking, guys, do not worry. Okay, then the main update has a little story. So, where do I begin? Do I tell you all the details? I feel like I need to tell you all the details. Okay, so, wrapping it up in a nice little bow, I have a UTI. But I have never had a UTI in my entire life, and I know that when you're pregnant it's more common, but just the way that it happened was really weird, or I think it was really weird. So I know exactly the time of day it was, which the doctor thought was weird too. But it was noon, I was on my way somewhere, and I remember like I urgently all of a sudden had to go to the restroom. Didn't think anything about it at all. But when I got to the place, barely went, which weird, but I'm like, pregnancy, whatever. Then went to my next destination. On the way there, same thing happened, barely went. And I mean, this is, you know, the time span is really short. Like, noticed it at noon, and then at 1, I started like 1:30, started feeling pain in my lower right abdomen, and it wasn't necessarily a cramp. It was just pain. I hate describing pain. Like I don't know how to describe it. Kind of like a sharp pain, I would say, in my lower right. And I was just like, okay, maybe baby's on my bladder. Maybe I have a UTI. I'll go to the doctor. But of course, this was a Friday. At this point, it's like 1:30. My doctor's office closes at 2 on Fridays. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'll just self-treat till Monday, you know, cranberry juice, drink water, that type of stuff. Well, from like 1:30 to 2:30, the pain got horrible. And I honestly don't know what my pain tolerance is, which is gonna just, we're all gonna find out during labor, guys. But it was pretty bad and just progressively getting worse. And I'm like, I just didn't want to wait till Monday. I know if you let UTIs go for a really long time, it can turn into like bladder infections, kidney infections, all that, which I really had no symptoms, and I still had no burning when I peed. I still had no discharge, no weird colors, no weird smells. Like nothing was weird other than I felt like I had to pee and didn't, and then this lower right side cramp. But I just knew I didn't want to go through the whole weekend with this cramp, worrying that it's like something worse than it is. So we went to an urgent care type thing. I don't remember the name of it. So we get in there. I pretty much say, I'm pregnant. I'm pretty sure I have a UTI. They check me in, whatever. I explain everything to the doctor. She seemed really kind of weirded out by my timeline and how quick everything progressed. And then she asked me, I hate this question, guys. I hate the whole 0 to 10 pain scale. Because, like I said, I don't know my pain tolerance. And so she asked me what, on a scale, you know, of 0, you're amazing, and 10, you're on the side of the road dying, like you're going to die. She said, what do you think? And I said 3. Will's jaw dropped. He's like, no, she's at least a 6. I know my wife, on the way here, she was not sitting still. She was like wiggling. She couldn't really talk to me. She's at least a 6. And I'm like, I don't think it's a 6. I'm not close to dying. Like in my head, that's how I rationalize it. And thinking back, I was probably a 5. I was probably a 5. Who keeps texting me? I was probably a 5, but I said 3. So this lady's probably like, oh, this girl's like not even in pain, but I was. I wish they had the little emoji scale. I know that sounds so stupid, but I think I needed a visual of like, you know, 3, they're probably, you know, not happy, but not in pain. And then the 5 scale is probably like, you know, that type of emoji. So I think I needed the emoji scale just to visualize and like match my thoughts to the number. Anyway, long story. So, you know, get a urine sample. They like did all my vitals, whatever. Did the Doppler to find the baby's heartbeat. Everything was fine. And then they left. And so we're just waiting there, waiting for the results. I'm still, you know, 99% sure I have a UTI. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't anything on top of that. Especially because of just how weird and quick the symptoms were. Well, we heard the doctor talking to other doctors outside the door. And I'm sure this is before my results came in because I ended up having UTI. But she was like, I don't think she has a UTI. And the guy's like, why does she think she has a UTI? And all this stuff. And they're going back and forth. And things like nausea, back pain, things like that are also symptoms of UTI. And I'm pregnant. I have both of those. So that didn't really help. And I just really had no other symptoms. So the doctors honestly seemed a little confused and seemed a little worried about the baby just because of the cramping. And I think they also sensed from me that I was stressed. Oh, my blood pressure was high at this point. And they're like, oh, is your blood pressure normally high? And I'm like, I mean, not normally. I just think I'm really stressed right now and I'm in a lot of pain. And anyway, so results come back, got a UTI. They're like, we're going to give you antibiotics. Do you want to wait? We'll call the ultrasound lady. She's at a different location. It'll take about an hour, hour and a half. Will and I look at each other like, we don't want to be here that long. But yeah, I mean, I'd rather not have to think anything's wrong with the baby. So they ended up giving me an IV, which my first IV ever. Weird. It's just weird. I'm not, like, needles don't weird me out or don't freak me out at all, but just having one like permanently in there, or a tube or whatever permanently in there, just weirding me out. And she picked right here, which I wish she would have picked here or up here so I could move more, but I literally couldn't bend my arm or the fluids wouldn't go in. So I don't know. And she even said I had great veins. Every person who ever takes my blood was like, oh my gosh, you have great veins. So why did you pick the weirdest spot to do it? I don't know. But they gave me a bag of fluids because they're like, why not? You're here just for hydration. We'll give you a bag of fluids. And then they started me on some antibiotics to just start the dosage for the UTI. They come back eventually with the ultrasound. Everything's perfect. Baby was moving like crazy again. Yeah, so everything's good. Sorry, that was a long story, but I just think it's still so weird. Like, my symptoms, just how quickly and how strong, and then the pain. It was just a weird situation, so. I may have been a little dehydrated too. Maybe that was the cramping. I don't know, because as we're leaving the urgent care, I wasn't better, but I wasn't in as much pain. So maybe I was dehydrated. I've been trying to be a lot better about keeping my fluid intake up and all of that. And today's actually my last day of antibiotics. So UTI should be gone. Okay. That was a long story, guys. Sorry. Okay, just some funny little things. I photographed a wedding a week and a half ago now. And, you know, oh my gosh, shooting a wedding pregnant was exhausting, especially in the heat. That was my last one until baby comes. Actually, my last one until early January because of my maternity leave. So I'm still doing other photo work, just not 8-hour, 10-hour weddings because it's just too much. But during the reception, the DJ, I don't know, the DJ kept getting like louder and louder and louder and louder as, you know, the reception went on. And when I would go stand close to the speaker, you know, to get that angle that I wanted, the baby would start kicking. So I thought that was so funny. He definitely is feeling the vibration or hearing the music or something, and he was just dancing away in there every time I would go near the speaker. I thought it was super cute. And then I wrote IKEA butt. That's funny. I mean, yeah, that's what I would call the story. IKEA butt. We went to IKEA and that was super fun. Just to kind of like daydream and see what we wanted. I knew there was a couple little things that we did want for the nursery from IKEA, just some little shelves and stuff. So we were just kind of like looking at everything. And for whatever reason, baby boy decided to stick his head or his butt, I think it's his butt, just because the ultrasound tech 2 days before said he was head down and his butt was kind of in the area, which doesn't mean anything. He could flip in literally a matter of seconds. But right like in this side area, there was a head or a butt. And it was so uncomfortable. And I'm like, oh my gosh, he's not even big yet. I can't imagine when he's big. And it didn't hurt. It wasn't, you know, anything painful. It was just uncomfortable. You know, like if you just put your fist and just like, not hard, just lightly push on your arm. Just think of that, but on the inside of your stomach pushing out. So it just was not fun to be walking around IKEA for hours with this little butt just not moving. And like I was trying to tap it. I even stood next to a speaker trying to get him to move. Yeah, no. He just wanted to be in that position and make mom uncomfortable. So, but yeah, that's really all of the updates. Yeah, I think that's all of the updates. Anyway, now on to a little mini baby haul. I'll show you our big item in a minute. I'm so excited. But we did finally go and buy some clothes. Now, this is probably all of the clothes I'm going to buy until after my baby shower, just because I know clothes is like something super cute that people gravitate toward. I do this too. When I go and shop on a registry, I always buy something that's on there that is practical. And then I always try and get something that is small and cute, either that's on the registry, or if I don't see anything, you know, super cute left on the registry, then I'll go get, you know, a cute little outfit or a cute toy or something like that. So I'm just waiting to buy any more clothes other than this little haul here until after the baby shower, so I can see what sizes I need, what types of clothing I need, and things like that. So we went to Old Navy, mainly because I had a $30 off coupon if you spend $75. So we went and spent $75 and only paid $45. So, okay. And Old Navy does have a lot of cute boy stuff. I know a lot of people are like, boy stuff, they never have cute boy things anywhere. They do. Places do. You just have to look. Now, Old Navy, sadly, this day, they were like out of half of their stock. I don't know why, because I went, you know, a month before to literally get Will stuff, and that's when I got that coupon. And they had so many other options that I wish I would have bought that day, because I'm like still daydreaming about this one onesie that doesn't exist anymore. But they still had some good options, even though half of their stock was gone. So I got just a variety of things, variety of sizes, and yeah, this is going to be the start of his wardrobe. So first up, we just got this little star and moon sleeper, and it has the little feet and has the little mittens and the two-way zipper. So this is going to be perfect for sleeping, and I got that in a 0 to 3 month. And then same style I got in the next size up, so 3 to 6 months. It's just another little sleeper with suns on it. And it's really cheesy, but sometimes we call him like our sunshine because he's our son. Cheesy, but that's kind of why I picked this one up. Oh, and then this, oh, I love this little one. I just love the little pants. So then we have this little lion one. I don't know, this one might be one of my favorites. This is a 3 to 6 month, but you know, just a little play suit. And then a 0 to 3 months. This one is so little. This is the tiniest one ever. I honestly thought it was a newborn because of how small it is, even compared to the other like 3 months. Like that looks newborn, but who knows? But this one was on clearance and I just loved it. I love the little ribbed fabric. I just think it's super cute and it's super soft too. Let's see. Then we got this little play suit, and this one is dinosaurs. We just had to get it. Will loved dinosaurs growing up, and I'm sure little baby boy will love them too. And then just got a onesie with sharks on it. And then this one we got in a bigger size, 6 to 12 months, which I guess is not that big of a size. But it's just another onesie, and it says, I love my Pops, even though I don't know if there's a grandpa that wants to be called Pops. But anyway, he's gonna love them all. But Will thought this was super cute and wanted it. And then we just got little pants. I don't know why, but the little butts they just get me. Like, there's room for the little diapers. But I just got this gray pair in 0 to 3 months, and then this navy pair in 3 to 6 months. So not that exciting, but you know, you need pants sometimes, especially because Florida doesn't get super cold, but you know, sometimes it can get a little chilly. And he is being born in October, so January, February are going to be the cold ones. But yeah, just little outfits. And then last but not least, this might be my favorite out of the whole Old Navy. These little pants, and they have sharks on them. I don't know if it's the drawstrings or if it's the pockets or what, but these are so stinking cute and I love them. So yeah, technically all of that would have been $75, which isn't too bad. 3 pairs of pants, 3 onesies, 2 sleepers, and 2 play suits. I mean, that's not bad. And honestly, he's just gonna live in onesies and sleepers. I mean, I don't need a whole matching outfit ordeal unless it's like Christmas or something, which I'll obviously buy in his size toward that time. So lots of cute stuff from Old Navy, and that was supposed to be it. Supposed to be. But I went to breakfast with my mother-in-law, and then I had a couple returns at Target, so we went to Target, and of course we had to go to the baby section. And she bought a couple things there that she had to have. Had to stop her from buying the whole store. But I didn't buy anything actually full price. I only went to the clearance rack, so I'm proud of myself for that. I restrained myself because Target has some really cute boy stuff right now. If you're looking for boy clothes, Target has some really cute stuff right now. But anyway, on the clearance rack, I found this. My mom is my hero, and it's just another little play suit, and had to get it. I mean, $5 on clearance, and it says my mom is my hero. And then also on clearance, just got this little sleeper stripes, and it has a whale, and we thought it was super cute because look at these little feet, these little whale feet. I love it. And at one time we were thinking of doing whales for his nursery because I just saw like the cutest inspiration picture, but we decided against it, but still like whales. And then this little set, which is Target getting stingy because they're taking away our hangers. Is anyone else's Target doing that? I should have gone to self-checkout, then they don't take my hanger. Anyway, this is like one of those little sets that are on one hanger, but it says all smiles for mom. It's just a little onesie, and then it has a little t-shirt that says chomp, and then little pants to go with it. Oh, I didn't even notice they have little alligators on there. So yeah, that's like the little set of 3. So I got this set of 3, a sleeper, and this play suit for like $19. I mean, you cannot beat that. And then I was at Target a different day to get something, And this was not on sale, but I had gotten 2 mom outfits, so I had to pick up this little dad's little dude, which he loves, so Will loves it. So I'm glad I did end up getting it. It was only $7. But anyway, that is kind of the start of his wardrobe. Yay. Okay, I'm gonna finally show you guys our first big baby item, and I am just so excited about this. I can't even explain to you. I don't know what karma, like, in my life is coming back to me right now, but I am so blessed to have this. And I literally stare at it all the time. So, let's go. Okay, so there's one baby item I was totally cool with splurging on and spending the money for just the exact one that I wanted, and I was honestly about to purchase it. And one of Will's friends that he hasn't seen in like 8 years, like a high school friend, they were reconnecting over Instagram, and she said, hey, my kids are older, would you like a stroller? AKA that item. I guess I didn't say that. And you know, Will's like, hey, do you want to look at her stroller? And I'm like, I guess, but I, you know, just have her send a picture. I know the one I want. And she sent over an uppa baby, and that is the exact thing that I wanted. And she has the older version, but honestly, it is so similar to the new version, and the color she had was beautiful. Not the one I was going to pick, but honestly, like, my second choice. And this stroller is so beautiful, guys. It looks barely used. She has every attachment. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm so excited. It is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, like who gets excited over a stroller? I guess I do. We even asked her, you know, how much do you want for it? She said, I just want it out of my house, out of my storage. I'm just like, I'm just so thankful. So, I'll show you guys. Dun 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 dun! Look how pretty! Oh my gosh! It is literally gorgeous. Okay, so if you're not familiar with strollers or the uppa baby, I'm gonna show you guys what comes in like the initial set, which that initial set is about $1,000. And then there are add-ons, because one of the best things about this stroller is if you have another kid, you can add on and make it a double stroller without buying a whole new stroller. So I'm gonna show you everything. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Okay, so this is the stroller base, and the wheels are big, so I feel like they can go over really good terrain, and the basket's huge for diaper bag and everything. And then these are little add-on hooks for your purse. And then you see these little clips? You just clip, let's see if I can do this with one hand, which I can. You just clip whatever attachment you want into the stroller. So this is the bassinet attachment, and oh my gosh, it's gonna be so perfect for walks, when the baby's sleeping. And then you can unzip this top portion if it's a hot day and you don't want that. And then everything, all these sheets and everything, unzip and can be washed. And of course you can put the hood down and everything. I just feel like this will be used so much when the baby is little. But once the baby gets older, literally push and up, back to the base. You can upgrade to this little toddler seat, which just clips right in. I still can't get over how easy it is to clip that in. And then just look how nice it is. And then you can swap these out for a little snack tray. I think the button's here, still learning everything. You can swap it out for a little snack tray when they get older. And I also like that they have this, so you can peek in on them if you need to. Oh, see, there's like a ding there, and then the bassinet has one ding. Other than that, it's like kind of flawless. Now, those 3 items, so the toddler seat, the bassinet, and then the stroller, is what comes in the original $1,000 pack, and that's what I was going to buy. Now another nice thing is that you can buy a car seat that clips right on in, and you don't have to buy the uppa baby one because it is a little pricey. But this one literally looks brand new, never been in a crash. We know the person who it came from and she barely used it, so we're gonna most likely just use this. But this is the best part, guys. Hopefully you're enjoying this. This is not sponsored, by the way. I'm just in love with this stroller. So, boom, put that off for now. But this is one of my favorite parts, is that you can just clip this in and voila, you have a stroller. So you don't have to bring any of those other things along with you. You can just take the frame, which is gonna fit in the back of a trunk super easy, and just take your kid right out of the car and put them on the frame. Oh, I'm so excited. But if we have another kid that is like close in age, what we can do is make it a double stroller, which you can do the 2 taller seats, which I'll show you, or you can do 1 taller seat and 1, you know, car seat if you want. Just clip in the top one. And now you have a double stroller. And the even cooler thing is you can attach this little skateboard thing to the back here. Here, I'm just gonna lay it there so you can see. Something like that. So if you have an older one, they can stand here and hold on, kind of like a little skateboard. But she had all the little attachments too, like the snack tray, the mosquito netting, the rain guard, like all those little things. We have in a bag. She also gave us a whole bag of swaddles. I mean, oh my gosh, I'm just so thankful, because I was gonna get the uppa baby set, but probably a different car seat, and I, you know, wasn't gonna get all those attachments, at least not yet. So I just feel so spoiled and so blessed that we can spoil our little baby with this. Well, we're not gonna use the 2 seats for quite some time. Not twins in here. There are not twins in here, but yeah, I think that's all for today's vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in a few days. Bye.